Happy Tuesday from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. If you ever spend any time just walking around Old Town Key West, you'll see some little small lanes and alleyways that you'd never know existed. All of a sudden you go down this 400 feet lane and you'll see a couple multi-million-dollar mansions. A lot of them have some really unique names. My favorite one right now was Donkey Milk Lane. That runs off Symington Street, kind of in front of the federal courthouse. It goes between Symington and Duval Street. It's a dead-end street. It's maybe 400 feet long, and it has two huge multi-million-dollar mansions at the end. Sometimes the residents think those names are just a little bit too strange. That happened today in history on August 20th in 1950. The residents of what was at the time Billy Goat Alley petitioned the city of Key West. They wanted to change the name of this street, and it was approved. It's now Hibiscus Lane. Hibiscus Lane runs off Grinnell Street between Southern and Fleming Streets. It's a beautiful street, and there's some great homes on there. It's a great location. You'd never know it was there. You can walk to Duval Street. You can bicycle to Duval Street. And most importantly, it's very quiet. The tourists driving around sightseeing would never find that street. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. In today's case, it's just one listing on Little Torch Key, and that's something buyers and sellers you both want to make note of. Supply and demand could cause the prices to go up. Buyers, don't drag your feet or you'll spend more money for the same house or a like-type house if inventory goes down. Yesterday, we only had 2 listings, and on Sunday, there were no new listings, which is very rare. But normally, I report all the listings that do come on. If you watch this video every day, you will be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every new listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the Realtors know about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have. I find most buyers wait for a home to come on to Trulia or Realtor.com or Zillow or one of those websites before they inquire about it. And the problem they face there is by the time those sites put a home live online, oftentimes it's been on the multiple listing service a couple days and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch my video, you see something you like, call me right away and I'll make an appointment for us to go see the home. If you're not here locally in the Keys, I'll go preview it on your behalf. We can do a FaceTime walkthrough video, or I'll make a YouTube video of it and put it up for a couple minutes for you to see. I'll take a bunch of pictures and email them to you. Or I've gone as far as to FedEx a jump drive to somebody. I can get pretty creative when I'm looking at homes on behalf of a buyer. Then if you like what you see, we can write up an offer and have you under contract on the home before most buyers ever even knew it was available for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, or in today's case, this listing, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I update that every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service, including photographs. It has a lot more information on the homes, a lot more details on the homes, any unique features the home might have. It'll describe things like room uses, room dimensions. If the home happens to be waterfront or it happens to have a pool, there'll be photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage, photos of the pool. It's just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and it's updated every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service, including photos. As I mentioned earlier, we only have one new listing to talk about today. It's a house on Little Torch Key. But before I tell you the information on the house, the state of Florida's legal department makes me cover the boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for this listing. I'm not claiming it's my listing. In today's case, where it's only one, I can tell you straight out, no, it is not my listing. And I'm not accepting any responsibility for any inaccuracies there may be in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. This house is on Jolly Roger Drive on Little Torch Key, which is in a subdivision called Jolly Roger Estates. Jolly Roger Estates is a very desirable subdivision. Most of the homes are pretty upscale. The biggest feature to Jolly Roger Estates is the boating. You have deep water boating, deeper than most of the lower keys. You could get a 40, 50-foot boat in there. You could easily get a sport fisherman in there. You could get a smaller sailboat. You wouldn't get a 50, 60-foot sailboat, but you could easily get a 30, maybe 35-foot sailboat in there. You have a solid 4-foot draft the whole way. And the canal system opens up into Newfound Harbor, which is one of the widest and deepest boating channels in all of the lower keys. There's also a full-service marina right in the canal system of Jolly Roger Estates. There's a fuel dock, ship store, dock master, boat ramp, bait and tackle shop. They sell soft drinks, beer and wine, snacks, goodies, t-shirts, sunblock, all the things you'll need for a good day on the water. All those make Jolly Roger a very desirable area. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,008 square foot house. It is a modular home, which people tend to have mixed opinions on. Some people like them, some people don't. My personal experience, from my opinion, is I love them. I think they're every bit as strong and sturdy as a frame-built house or oftentimes even a concrete house. I heard one builder describe it in a way. He said, they're built up in a factory anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 miles away. Then they're put on a truck and driven down to the Keys at 80 miles an hour. If that doesn't say enough about how sturdy they are, nothing will. And that's going to do more than any hurricane would ever do. I would have no problem living in a modular home. I've sold many modular homes. I like them a lot. What I like even more about this house is the price. It's offered at only $899,000, which is extremely low for a house anywhere in Jolly Roger Estate. You definitely want to take a look at this one quick if you like it. I don't expect it to be on the market long. And that's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at this house or any other home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.